Sometimes we have glimpses of our soul's knowing, of our soul's desire, of our soul's direction, but most of the time it is driving from behind. And despite what we may want with our mind or what we may want with our heart, there's a bigger driving force behind us. That's the soul wanting to awaken, wanting to align, wanting to realize very important lessons in life, and also wanting to serve. An awakening soul that serves itself will naturally, in abundance, start to serve others in their awakening, and will naturally serve all of humanity, all of life, all of consciousness. And that is the natural force that drives all of us. Sometimes we may find ourselves in difficult circumstances or personal life situations. And then the conscious mind or the emotionally charged heart will ask, this can't be just my soul asking me to do this or experience this. What a challenging thing to ask of me. It's taking me to the limits of my existence. And how could, if there is such a thing as God or creator or creation, would want me to experience this if it's a truly all-loving existence? Yet the judgment that is being made by a small aspect and perspective of our consciousness. The ego, the mind that judges and evaluates, the emotional heart that feels and evaluates, and the physical body that is a temporary vessel to experience life. Yet if we truly feel into the perspective and the judgment or the operations of a soul, most likely it won't have judgments. It is way bigger than we can imagine. It can witness life as an experience, no matter the challenges, the ups and downs, as a powerful gift for realization, for growth, for awakening, for consciousness. No matter how many iterations it will take, no matter how many thousands of lives we must live in human form or in other forms, the soul says, well, this is a great journey. And no matter how many times we awaken in moments, we are in pain, we are in growth, we are in realization, we are in suffering, the soul says, keep going. This is the right way. When the guides say that all that you are right now is as perfect as it gets, they'll say, well, I don't know, like there are certain things of me that I haven't accepted as perfect. Parts of my life that I haven't really digested as perfect. And maybe if I think back, I could have done things differently. The truth is, this current version of you did everything that it could do to become who you are today. And this current version of you, in the eyes of the divine, is perfect, is divine. You did not and you could not have made any mistakes in your life, period. Every choice, every action, every non-action was and is and will be an opportunity for learning every time. An opportunity for growth, an opportunity for alignment, an opportunity for greater love. And maybe that is one of the most fundamental premises of this work. Accepting that the version of you that is here right now, that is present, is perfect, is lovable, has done everything it could to be who you are today. And maybe that will allow releasing the stronghold of charges we have of the past. So we can look at the past with a bit more of a neutral eye, with a bit more compassion, with a bit more gentleness. The stronger the charges we have of the past, the more difficult it will be to look at it. If shame and guilt clouds our perspective of our past, of ourself, how could we ever look at it? It will be suppressed. It will be suppressed, and some will take it to their grave. And then it will be handed to the next generations, and the next generations will digest this, or a new iteration of you will come into life and will digest it when the time is right. So even in that natural following of that path, nothing is right or wrong or better than. So you are in some ways not better than any other person that is not here. It's all equal. It always was and it always will be. In the awakening of the soul, in the awakening of consciousness, we make conscious choices how to learn and how to evolve. And if anything, you could say, I, as an awakening soul, am making this choice of being here, of serving myself in this way, and of serving humanity in this way. But I refrain from judging others to not being like me or choosing like me. They are not less than. They are also perfect. You may say, well, Asil, that sounds really good. And I'm going to print it out and put it on my wall. But it's really hard to live that. And at times I forget when someone on the highway is cutting me off that that person is perfect. When I am subjected to inconsiderate behavior of other humans, or the control or the judgment of another human, it is hard for me to see them as perfect and me as perfect. Am I right? And sometimes it is so hard to see someone else as perfect that we even forget what is happening. We're just acting in the moment, a response, a reaction. And what I'm sharing with you is, in the beginning, a conscious choice, but will take some time to fully integrate and to fully live and to fully embody. It does not happen necessarily over time. At some moments, you will be better with embodying it, and certain moments you will be more challenged embodying it. But this is why we do this work with the guides. They say, first, in a moment of silence and presence, start accepting all that you are as perfect. From this place, you will notice that your past, your unprocessed past, is easier to look at. And suddenly these aspects of the past start to carry less charge. And over time, things start to integrate into our being to make us even more present. And a present human being becomes an empowered human being. The unprocessed elements of the past are no longer projecting to define a certain future that is less of the pains of the past. A defined future is a reduction of infinite possibilities. So truly, infinite possibilities only exist in the very present that we are, in the very present experience that we can hold as a human being. Now, does that mean I'm going to let go of a calendar, of any plans, of any reliability to other humans that count on me? No. But it means that we are looking how we are establishing our future. Is the future established by a sense of restriction, control, or fear? How do we define our future and what we want to experience? Is it trying to avoid certain things? Or is it creating from a place of abundance and love and possibility?